Okay, here's the NMO mount for my 2-meter antenna, and you can see I used the truck screw that was already in here for the base, and then I pre-drilled 2 screws for these sheet metal screws, but I have to take this out and move it down further down the truck here towards the front because it will not clear my camper. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to take these apart. Simple enough. I might have to go get a socket for this thing. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's go do that. That's gonna be a pain. Plus I'm gonna need a socket, 1/4 inch or whatever. Unless this fits it. No, that doesn't fit. All right. Let's get the right tools. How about that? All right, I got the right tools. I'm gonna take this one off first. So I pre-did this before I got a camper, and you know, I didn't think about trying to clear something overhead, and I think I inherited an old camper from my dad. It's pretty much done for. You may have seen it in the background in the other video, but it was not an extended cab camper, so it didn't stick over that far to be a problem, you know. So here we are with this, and shouldn't be too big of a deal to just go ahead and re-drill some new holes. Oh, that was a little leak there. I won't make you guys watch this part too much here. Let's take this one out, then we'll start looking at the next one, and hopefully I got enough coax here. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut a zip tie and run this out further. I'll stop this. You guys can you got the point. Down underneath, I had to go up inside underneath the dash and give myself a little bit more coax, and I just run it through. There's a little pass through down there, and I'll come back and zip tie this up here to figure out where I'm going to put this. Probably just right here underneath it. So let's take that and put it underneath there. That should be fine. Yeah, that'll be all right. I'll zip tie it to that thing right there. And then I think I'm just going to use this bolt here. The only thing is that leans forward a lot, so I could put it like that. Yeah, that leans forward a lot. You guys see what I'm trying to get at? So if I had that flat, it's going to lean forward, and my antenna is going to stick back a long ways. So I may have to do some tweaking here, because that also, unless I just kind of go up here, I can actually go clear back to here if I wanted to. That might be best, but I can't use the real anchor bolt. Yeah, let's do that. That actually looks like it's fairly level. I can maybe bend that a tad, because you don't want your antenna sticking up, you know. See, that's going to clear right there. Going down the road, it's got about a foot before it's going to hit that camper. So that particular antenna is pretty stout at the bottom half of it, so I don't think it's going to bend back and hit that. But yeah, let's go right here. I think that should be okay. Now I just got to drill some holes. All right. So I'm going to have to re-drill some holes here. Hopefully, just got to get the right drill bit in there. And so I'm going to have to drill a hole here because that does not clear. It's not as high as it was here. Those top two holes cleared. These two holes here with a mounting bracket. So I'm going to have to drill a hole here and then drill a hole there, and maybe another one just to hold it good, because that's a pretty good size antenna. So I gotta do some drilling. So here I got a hole drilled down inside, and just tighten this down. You got to make sure you're real good at picking your bolt size, or excuse me, drill bit size for the hole. So I'll have to bend that down, but I think once I screw that in, that'll be okay right there. So that's where I'm at so far. Now I just got to drill a hole in the side. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of drilling holes in my truck, but I'm a bigger fan of having my radio stuff, so I'll deal with it. You guys may appreciate this when people want to tell you, what do you need to save all that crap for? What do you put that? What do you save all these miscellaneous garbage, you know, whatever? This is why, because that one I found is perfect, because I didn't have enough, because I thought I was going to use this thing, and no such luck. I had to drill some new holes here, so I found an extra bolt there, and I got one more to put in. Otherwise, I'd had to go get one. Okay, so there it is. 3 bolts, or screws rather. 3 pretty heavy duty sheet metal screws. Yes, I drilled into my truck, but this thing has been up on this other spot for like 5 years. I haven't had a single problem with it, so it should be fine. And you can see it turned out to be pretty straight there. I think I may have bent that sometime, but this is called an NMO mount, and you can see the centerpiece is kind of a conductor through the coax there. Let's see if that shows up. It's a good way to do it. There's lots of other ways, but I like this way. It's strong, and you know, you do have to take it off when you go through the car wash, of course, but let's put the antenna on there, and well, first of all, let's shut the hood and see how we do. This is the Comet SBB25. This thing is crazy. So you guys, this is a Ford F250, and this bracket, I found this bracket online for this truck. Obviously you've seen I had to modify things a little bit, and I need 2 hands to hold on. Okay, I had to tighten up the mount a little bit, but the NMO mount's a pretty good way to go. There we go, that's better. You just need it, you don't need it crazy tight, just hand tight, maybe just a bit snug after that. So here we are. Here's kind of what we're looking at. That should clear. This antenna is, I mean, it never goes. I'm not going to be going 100 miles an hour, but yeah, that'll clear fine. I like that. Not bad, not bad. But you got to find the right mount for the truck. And it looks nice installed, completely done, but you know, granted, yes, you have to drill holes, but like I said, there's other ways of doing it, but there's like mirror mounts, but that will get in the way of the camper. I mean, I don't know. You guys got any ideas? Let me know what you think. Should be fine. And this is running this bad boy right here. the Yeasu FT2900. Got the 2980 in the house. Not in the house, in my other mobile. But yeah, at least I got my radio back. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Appreciate you.
I got time for a quick radio check. You sound good to me.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Just remounted an antenna on my mobile rig, so just wanted to make sure it's working. So I had to move it forward on the truck here because I got a little camper now, so the antenna wouldn't clear because of that. But so that's what's going on here. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. This is Rich in Osborne.
Okay.
And I do a net on here on Tuesdays. Well, sometimes Alice does it. But at the first part of your transmission, it did break out just for a split second a couple of times. And then it sounded good again.
Okay, I may have quick keyed or been a little light on the mic there, but I'm going through Hoodoo right now, so making a good trip to you today. So yeah, I've heard you before. I haven't been on the nets lately because I've had to. I haven't had an antenna in my mobile rig, and that's usually when I get time to check in on those nets with you guys. But hopefully soon, one of these days, I'll get back to that. But yeah, I miss having it with me. Anyhow, enjoy the rest of your day, and I really appreciate the radio check there.
You're very welcome. And I appreciate even if just somebody's listening out there.
You bet.
I love doing radio, and even if
Me too.
it would be sad if nobody checked in, but I would still do it. Okay, so that last transmission was perfectly great until the very end, and at the very end it cut out just for a split second.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. I may have a little cleaning to do. I had to clean the connection on the antenna. It had some corrosion on there. Not really corrosion, but just gunk, like it wasn't getting the full signal. And I may have to go in. This radio has been sitting here for, oh, I guess a year before I've transmitted on it. It's the one in the pickup, so I may have to go in and clean the mic contacts as well.
And that time it didn't cut out for a split second, but it was scratchy in places. Weird stuff. But the good news is you can communicate perfectly fine. It is. It's just something's not quite perfect. I wish I had better news for you. And 73s, this is KJ7CUM.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that. I'll look into maybe doing a little bit more, seeing if there might be some contacts I got to clean or something. Thanks for the contact, and 7